Hey everyone, welcome to Fatherless Behavior with Foreign Sunsets. Today, we actually have some guests. Now, I am your lovely host, Bash.
I'm Walter.
And today, we are joined with background character.
Hi, hello. Hello, legions of adoring fans.
Hello.
This one's for you.
Now, would you like to introduce yourselves real quick and what you play?
Sure. I'm Jennifer Tillity. I sing and play guitar in the band.
And I am Stephanie. I play bass and sing backups.
And I'm Bash. I play drums and background character, as well as Foreign Sunsets.
Yeah.
I'm a hot commodity. Everybody wants a piece of these hands.
Good drummer, good singer, good lover.
Tender, some might say.
Every band wants a piece of Bash.
Always. How many bands are you in now?
4, technically.
We'll save that question for later then.
So today we're just going to recap. We do our usual show recap, and then we are going to talk about the show that background character just recently had, and we're going to get into some interview questions, so stick around for that. So we haven't been to any shows lately since Jay has been off in Vietnam, but he is currently at a couple punk festivals right now, enjoying his time there. We'll get some footage of that when he comes back, but right now, I believe the only show that Walter and I have gone to was Bricktown, which was last night as of this recording. We got to see Atta Guns, Nico Blue, Soft Dumb, and Freddie Sunshine. It was a lot of fun. I got to get on stage with Nico Blue again. I think this might be a reoccurring thing where I just go up there and sing Stupid Kid, which is my favorite song of all time. I love every single one of the fuckers in that band. Gavin, Alex, Jake, Logan, sweethearts of the Chicago scene, really.
Realizing
Real nice
you're
people.
kind of like a celebrity guest vocalist for... You did that for Cambina as well.
I did do that
Oh,
for
yeah.
Cambina.
A few times.
Me and Sid right now are currently fighting for who can be the biggest homie supporter and hop on stage and sing with everyone.
Yeah, I wanted to when
sure.
we... Well, we're in the local show section of the podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to jump on with Superkick when we saw them the other day, and then you handed me your
yeah.
bag to Mosh. I was like, should I go up there with John's bag? And I was like,
Yeah, you should have.
I'll get
You
it.
should have. That would have been funny.
I wanted to sing it.
It is.
And,
You should have. That would have been funny.
because I feel like I sing like Mike does, so it was similar voice.
Yeah. Yeah, we were both at that show. We had already talked about it in the last episode, so if you haven't, check that out. But if you want to recap a little bit about your thoughts on the show from the April 8th.
There was a lot of bands on that show, but it was still popping the whole time. Shuby came down from Milwaukee. I played with them back when I was in OK Cool. Very good band. Very sweet singer. I've talked to most of them. I don't know. Nice people, though. What else? The friends that played. Feels Like Karma. And Superkick, obviously. Day Long Sigh. I've seen, like, most of the local shows I've seen lately, Day Long Sigh has been a part of, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We saw them at Sub T not too long ago as well. And I've also recently seen Daybreaker at Book Club. And they were good, but the bass was super loud, so.
Yeah.
A little bit of a call-out post towards whoever led to that decision, but we enjoy the music.
Hell yeah.
Steph, have you been to any shows lately?
Yeah, I went to Burlington on Friday night. And we saw, or I saw, my friend's band, Liam, old friend of mine. Their band Firecat. They're just like they're a local pop punk band. They're great. Set was super tight. And they're great people too. Old friend of mine.
Any of
yeah.
their bands good that night?
I honestly couldn't stay for anything else.
Fair
Because I had
enough.
to work.
It's good that
Yeah.
you're supporting the homies.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
matters a lot to a lot of people.
Dude, it is so rough to just... First of all, the Bricktown show, doors were at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Music did not start till 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of people kept chanting, one more song. And it's like... It's
And I
late.
kept
During,
giving
like,
it to
every
them.
band, or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every band got an encore.
It's a good sign,
It's like,
though.
oh,
I think
wow.
after... We left after Soft and Dumb's set, and that was the third band, and it was midnight.
Oh my God.
There were 5 on the bill? 4?
There's
Four.
only 4.
There were 4 on the bill. So
Started
there's
at nine.
How long
one
did each
more.
band play?
I think they got almost a full 30 to 45.
Okay.
I think it was more 45 because of
Yeah,
them asking
the
for one more
encores.
song. Yeah.
I say 30's not crazy.
Plus the changeover was pretty extensive as well. Guns has 5 members and they had to swap out. The stage is small. The stage is pretty small. Paul was actually standing on the show floor singing and having his pedals. Gavin was also on the show floor, but he didn't have to sing. He was just like, I can't be up there. I just want to walk around. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, there was no room on that stage at all. It was so small.
I would one day like to play a show in a bathroom where we're all just squeezed in there with our gear. Probably the bass cab in the shower.
Yeah,
You sitting
for
on
sure.
it too. John on the toilet with the drum set around.
That would have been so. That would have been so perfect.
Just like playing the toilet instead of like.
It makes me think of the clowncore videos where they're in
Yeah,
the toilet.
like the porta potty.
Yeah, and the porta potties. I'll get one of those big industrial ones where you make it like fucking Home Depot.
That would have been perfect for the first floor bathroom that you used to live in back with. Because that bathroom was really fucking spacey.
It had more
gear
space.
in there.
That's true. Yeah, that shower was like not up and functioning for a while, and so to keep my guitars and amps out of the way, I would keep them in my old roommate's shower.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was like, what is this like huge bass amp doing in this shower?
Yeah.
Like, how come we're not
Just
using it?
storage. That was that bass amp over there.
Was
I
it?
held on to
Same
that for a
one?
while.
Oh yeah, that
jeez.
bass amp was in that shower for a minute.
Why did I have that? We used it for a show.
Yeah,
and
why
I
was
just-
it there?
I just brought it home, and
I think so.
we were on a little break after. I don't fucking know.
I have no idea. 1, 2, 3.
Double clap.
Yep.
All right. Hey, we got background character here with us. They've just recently played a show at book club. All right, let's talk about that, guys. How did you guys feel that show went?
Oh, was it Thursday night?
Wednesday
Right?
night.
Wednesday night?
Wednesday night.
Yeah, it was a good
Hump
turnout
day.
for a Wednesday.
It was better than I expected. I
Yeah.
was very happy. We had like some afterwards. The 3 of us in our group chat had like some nice little.
Oh yeah, we were
Like
like,
some wholesome texts. We're
love
like, yeah,
you
that
guys.
was yeah, good job.
We were all like, we're such a good
yeah,
band.
it was our
We're
first
good,
show.
man.
Our first show in like almost half a year. We took a break on the winter to work on the album, and our first show back was at book club on a Wednesday night, late as fuck, with only touring bands. And so I thought it was going to kind of be like a practice, but friends showed up, and there was also a bunch of competing shows that day, especially one I wanted to see, Sweet Bike's album release show with Bottom Bracket and Strawberry Boy. All friends on that bill.
And
But
producer
yeah.
of the upcoming
Simon.
album.
That's
We
awesome.
could talk about Simon in a bit, but it was a nice comeback show, better than I expected, nothing crazy, but it was warm that day, so I got to wear my shorts, and that was nice.
Oh yeah, we had an unusual warmth that day.
Yeah. It was the full spring here in Chicago.
So-
We had the Hoochie Mama shorts on.
Right, I remember you posted about that.
Just all thigh.
Yeah, John was slutty that night.
Ooh, getting abused. That's how you got all the people up, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I personally wouldn't have set up a 3-band bill with 2 touring bands.
Yeah.
But
2 touring bands
with
were there.
2 touring bands, yeah. We were
Gosh.
the only local support. But luckily, some homies did come through. Cody came through from Miserable People. It was his birthday that day too. We got to sing him happy
sang.
birthday.
Serenaded the lad.
Aw, lovely. That's so cute.
Yeah, and then I think personally, I had a lot of fun talking with a lot of the drummers at that show because we were all just love and high fives. I had brought my kit to have everyone use, and I was like, hey, just move it around as much as you need to, because I'm going to move it around as much as I need to. Like, take your time, whatever, it's fine. And the drummer from the Keystones was like, dude, that makes me so happy because we had played a show like a week earlier, and the guy whose kit we were using was like, if you move and touch anything on this drum kit, I will beat you. And I'm just like, that is...
You're here, you need to be down here.
Yeah.
That's excessive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's not necessary.
That's not how you do shows with people.
It's not how you interact socially.
This is not. I mean,
Especially touring bands. Like, it's insane.
Oh, for sure.
And it
that's
was...
a good way to like make sure that nobody wants to work with you.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
He was going at it. He was doing stick flips, mid drumming. It was really cool. And then the drummer for Sinking Seasons had his snare up to his chest almost, and it was a good sounding snare, but it was really fun seeing how everyone kind of set all their gear up, and they had learned that I was an open hand drummer, so they're like, "What the fuck? That's so crazy! Like we've never seen anyone do that." And the drummer of the Keystones came up to me after the show and was like, "I am so hyped on your cymbal control, like the way that you get different sounds just from one cymbal." I'm like, "Thank you. I've been practicing that forever."
Someone who knows what details to look for. I would like to shout out the Keystones because they were really, really sweet. We're hoping to set up a gig with them in Milwaukee sometime.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe in the fall, but check out the Keystones,
Fancy.
guys. Good band.
Yeah, they got some really good like poppy, but
Pop,
like
hard rock.
really like like I don't know, it's like pop, indie rock, punk. It was like they did a Rage Against the Machine cover, didn't they? Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
it was really
Sweet
good.
guys.
Yeah, they're really good.
Rage.
Sweet guys, all of them.
It was Killing in the Name of.
Nice. All right. Classic.
It was good.
It was pretty good. And the singer actually looked almost exactly like an old college friend of mine. I actually took a photo and sent it to him. I'm like, "This you?"
I was like, "What you doing here, bro?" What is there? There's usually about 10 doppelgangers out there in the world,
Oh god. That's
statistically.
I
I've been
know.
told I'm like Tina Fey.
Yeah, I don't really see it.
I dressed up as her for Halloween one time, and like literally nobody could tell the
I can
difference.
see the eyes.
But when I put my like old glasses on, I had like Tina Fey glasses before, and I looked exactly
Okay.
like her.
Man, I could visualize it.
hmm
I
I was
had,
also like 50 pounds lighter. So.
had one doppelganger, just a guy in my hometown, but the only famous person I've been told I look like is whoever the lead guy was in A Clockwork Orange. Someone said I
Oh,
look.
Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah.
Isn't that
And
his name?
I
Malcolm
kind
McDowell?
of see it.
I can't remember that movie.
We'll fact check that.
Oh, you've never seen Clockwork Orange?
I've seen so many movies they don't stay in my head.
It's a really
anymore.
fucking
It's so
messed up
annoying.
movie. It's like one of those movies from like the late 60s, early 70s. It's just like so messed up, and it's like, how did this get made at that time? Like, I don't know. It's
The
really.
book
Crazy.
had more depth of like the atrocities committed. But like,
Scott
Hi.
lent me that book. I still have it. I
Oh,
gotta
you
read
do?
it. I gotta read it.
nice. Scott lent me a couple like Native American books as well, like a lot of memoirs and biographies.
It was
Oh,
that
that's pretty
same
dope.
day. We got those books from Scott. Shout out to Scott.
Shout out to Scott.
Scott Sharp.
I think we try to shout him out at least like every episode.
Oh, the fucking corrido was the best.
Oh my god.
That was
yeah.
hilarious. We need to make that into a full song.
We will. We'll work on that.
All right, guys. Today on Fatherless Behavior, we discuss things that background character says, such as which famous musician do you admire?
Blakey. That's my go-to always. Fantastic jazz drummer. Aspire one day to be as good as him.
Lil Yachty. And Kurt Cobain.
Hell yeah. All right.
Well, once you said Kurt Cobain, I'm gonna say Dave Grohl.
And Bash loves Chris Novoselic, so we're all
Amazing. The whole band's here,
we're all
guys.
going.
I mean, like he's the reason I started playing guitar and drums and everything. And then also Amanda Palmer because she's just like crazy and has the craziest lyrics and just doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks about her.
That's fucking
And
awesome.
From Justin Dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought so.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
cool.
Continuing on with likes, do you guys sing in the shower? And what songs do you prefer? If you do.
Yes.
I like to listen to podcasts or watch YouTube videos in the shower.
Same. I used to be a shower singer, but now I have a podcast or a YouTube
Mm-hmm.
video going.
I'll go back and forth. I'll do a podcast, but sometimes I will like sing, like some Janet Jackson or something. Like
I will
Nasty.
say the last time I
Nasty.
sung
Nasty.
in like the shower or bathroom, I was having a me day. And I decided to take a bath. I shower first. I always shower before a bath because I don't like baths. They're pretty gross. But I was like, I'm going to buy the 6-pack of 8% beers and then
the shower beers.
just sit in a hot bath for a couple hours. And I was just singing like norteños, corridos, all that shit. And I had my roommate Abel just knock on the door like, "Are you okay? Are you about to drown yourself?" I was like, "Nah, dude, I'm fucking vibing." And then I'm just in the bath like, "Tragos amargo licor."
you literally sit in a bath for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
So pruny.
No,
yeah,
I
I know. I
can't.
like
Right.
I like to prune out. I feel you.
I
No.
prune
We
out.
have similar.
It's like
hygiene
10 minutes,
habits.
15 minutes tops, like, and I can't
Right.
stand it anymore.
I hate
Um,
being wet for too long.
Little-
No,
Yeah,
I crush
no.
that bitch. Like,
Little-
I crush that six pack.
Little background character fact. Not always, but most of the melodies I come up with usually are either showering or shitting. I'm in the bathroom when I come up with a lot of the vocal melodies for our music.
Makes
so
sense.
Crazy.
Just nothing going on, so.
Did have a music video where we shot it all in bathrooms as well.
Bathrooms,
Mm-hmm.
I
yeah.
am K Ultra Lord, right?
Yeah, that is Daylong's favorite song.
That's
And
crazy.
partially shot in Daylong's bathroom.
Oh yeah, technically
Yeah.
right.
Just the members of OK Cool's bathrooms, really, as well. And my old one.
Yeah. I mean, at the time you were in OK Cool, so yeah, it was
Like,
just
yeah,
all OK Cool bathrooms.
Still counts.
What band would you guys like to collaborate with next?
Ooh, okay. Are we talking collaborate, like as in they come and record part of a song, or collaborate as in play a show together?
I'll leave it to you guys. How would you like to collaborate? It can be as simple as just putting some posts together.
I've got a few answers. I've got some dreams. I, for a long time, have wanted to put out, and I hope they listen to this. I, for a long time, like since we started, have wanted to put out a split EP with Super Kick where we cover like one of each other's songs.
Ah, that'd be
'Cause-
fun to do. I've been
'Cause
thinking
I know
about
how to play. Tom's my only friend. I feel like Mike and I have similar voices, and then we could maybe just put like one new song each on there too.
Hell
and
yeah.
I would like to tour with
Nice.
Totally Cash. I wanna, because they're doing the country thing now, and I want to do a tour of the Deep South with them and us next year.
That'd be fun.
So those are my dreams. For
I
now.
would say for me, I can't really think of anybody I would like to collaborate on projects with. Maybe some sort of crazy screamer to come in for a song, like the lead singer of Sarumura No Hitter would be insane.
Yeah.
Get like some
Yeah.
really good scrams vocals in there because I can only do so much. But
Cicadas can only scream for a limited time.
yeah, scream, fuck, die. But I would say a band that I really want to play a show with sometime soon, Avantis.
The Rolling Stones. Oh yeah, Avantis, definitely. We've been wanting to play with them for a while.
Yeah.
First time I saw Avantis, I was on tour with my old band Jazz Cabbage, and we played a show in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And we heard right after our show there was another show like a block away, and that's where we saw Avantis. Found out they were from Chicago, and then put my Chicago friends onto them, and have seen them a couple times here. But we'd like to gig with them. That has yet to happen.
So you went to see Binks not too long ago, right?
Yep,
right.
and we
And
played
that's
with
like-
them.
Huh?
Foreign Sunsets played with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Because I saw them a long time ago, and I was like, this band is great. And then I feel like I didn't hear about them for a while, and then I all of a sudden saw that you saw them and played with them. And I was like,
They're
yeah,
still around,
like I
still
would
nice.
totally love to play a show with them. I would think like it would be kind of cool to like maybe if like we record, do like a hip hop collaboration with somebody.
That'd be
That'll
cool.
be
I mean,
interesting.
there's there's
Yeah, I mean, I think that we could definitely like our sound could meld well together with that. Because we like all three of us, we love hip hop in some way, like some artists and
Very true.
Yeah.
very true.
Ooh, I'd love
Shout out
see
to
more
Stop
mixed genre.
Scaring the Hose.
Nice.
I love that fucking album. JPEG Mafia and Danny
Yeah.
Brown.
Yeah.
I mean,
Amazing.
the only thing I have left for this question is just like obviously there's like a lot of huge names.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
I've never-
That's all I'm thinking. I was like, oh my god.
I have a lot of friends that we're just like the most unlucky band with getting a good opening gig. I've never opened for a band that wasn't like Friends. I like literally want to be as popular as Justin Bieber someday. So I don't know. Anyone, I'll work with anyone. You know, we resist genre, so we could work with a hip hop. We could work with a hardcore.
Oh,
artist,
yeah.
anything.
It's like every genre.
It'd be great to put more mixed genre shows. I haven't seen those in a minute.
Amen.
Yeah.
people
Shit.
just-
I want to
we
play
have
like an EDM rave
Yes.
with background
I'd be
character
down.
opening or something.
we have a mixed genre set. That's how we
yeah, for sure.
play.
The algorithms hate you.
Oh, absolutely.
I know.
We have
I
no
will not,
catchy
will not
bits.
pick a gender
Nothing.
or a genre. It's not.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
They're not for me.
I won't conform to your binaries.
No.
Damn you ones and
Yeah,
twos.
that's boring.
Coders hate me.
It's like who
Fish
listens
for
to
me.
just one genre? Those people are boring.
And if you can only play one genre, just get better. I don't know what to tell you.
Get good, son. What is the most useless talent you have?
This.
Yeah, music.
Useless.
I don't know.
I would say for me, I know a little about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can skateboard, I can ride a bike with no hands, with no handlebars. Shout out Flowbots.
No handlebars.
I can juggle. I play kendama. I
I
can
was
do.
hoping you'd bring up Kendama.
Yeah, I can do a lot of things. Not exceptionally well, decent enough. I have comprehension of a lot of things. I feel like that's the most useless thing I have.
I don't have a lot of skills.
Skill
I'm,
toys.
I'm bad at basically everything except music. I mean, I do skateboard and rock climb. I have hobbies that I like. I don't think they're useless though. They bring me a lot of joy. I can barely do the things that I love. So I didn't have time to learn things that don't better my life or better the life of people around me. So no useless skills.
Yeah, I'm like trying to think. I mean, we've played each other in chess. We
Yeah,
played
chess is kind of useless, but it's
It is
fun.
kind of useless, but it's fun. And I'm not good at it, but I know how to play it.
It's a game of kings. It's great.
I'm good at smoking cigarettes, and that's a harmful skill to have.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
can you pluck it from your guitar string into your mouth?
Yeah, have you seen that
I can
video?
do Zippo lighter tricks.
There's a video
There you
of
go.
Showed
like
you one.
these people putting
That's awesome.
cigarettes on guitar strings and then just going boom, and it just like flies up.
Yeah, your
into
first
the mouth.
note is
Well-
flicking it into your mouth and you start playing.
Well,
Just
maybe
like-
I'll try that because that is a useful talent I could develop. Because it's also cool.
Yeah.
it's great to watch fail.
Bring
That was
back
hilarious.
smoking into pop culture.
Yeah.
I love that it is making a resurgence in movies, though. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Probably better than vaping. I don't know. Who knows?
We
don't know.
Effects.
We just don't know.
We just don't know.
What's one message you guys like to give to the fans?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you's a good one.
That's just like thank you for using what precious time you have in your life to spend 30 minutes with us.
Yeah, coming to see us, or even if you just listen online. Yeah, appreciate the support. Would appreciate more of it in the future, because big things coming soon. Album, bunch of shows. Tell your friends. We love you.
Right. I'm gonna say like it sounds like Donkey Kong music.
This sounds like the
Yeah.
Strokes.
Did we
it
ever
sounds like
acknowledge the
Strokes.
music?
No, it's
We have
okay.
to.
We'll acknowledge it right now. I'm sorry if you can hear music right now, but there's just bands practicing in the space right now, and
This is our practice
We
space.
haven't 1,000% soundproof this place yet. As you can see,
As
we
you
are
can, it's on the way.
nominally poor. All right, guys, this has been a fun interview, but what's next for you guys?
well, if you've been following us on social media, you would see that we just wrapped up recording LP3 for background character.
Our third album is called Gorgeous. I tatted it on me.
Oh, lovely.
It is. It's called Gorgeous. It's 10 new songs, and it's coming out August 11th. August 11th, we will have our third full-length album out, and the week after, we're playing a release show at Beat Kitchen with friends. That's basically all the details I've leaked at this point, but... Well, we're getting the masters in a few days, so maybe we could put a little clip in of a little sneak peek.
Just one dip.
But I'm very excited.
Non-copyrightable.
Our shows are so fun, and I like to like joke and talk with the crowd a lot. So a lot of people like think that like that's my game, but like a part of most of what keeps me motivated and excited about being in a band is putting out new music. And this was fun. We produced 2 songs ourselves. I got Logic and decided I'm gonna try this, so I produced like all the drums and the beats and synths on there. And our friend Will K, who's like our personal Rick Rubin, helped us do
love
guitars and vocals for those songs.
Awesome.
And then all the rest of it we did with Simon Small. You might know him as Tunnel of Reverb. And not even mastered yet. Sounds so fucking good. Excited to put it out. But I'm also at that point where I'm getting anxious, like maybe this album kind of sucks. So let us know when it comes out if it sucks.
Yeah. Tell it to my face. I will
Find them
cry.
everywhere.
You can leave an angry comment. It's fine.
And
cry.
I will cry.
I'll cry.
Simon's a really good engineer. All the engineers that we've worked with in the past, like, Simon, fucking Rye Guy.
Yeah, DJ
Ryan.
Cumdog Millionaire, Ryan McDonald. Those are
Will.
really the only 2. We've just had
Will.
like friends like Will
Yeah.
and Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill.
Help us out.
Love all the people that we've worked with.
Me, shout out to me.
Shout out to this lovely face right here. But yeah, I think that this album has definitely done a lot. There's been a lot more evolution in this album compared to the other ones, where some of the other albums, like the past two albums, we have a lot of jokes. We like to play around. This one's a tiny bit more serious. We took ourselves slightly more serious.
Yeah.
Shelled out the big bucks.
Yeah, all that stuff.
But that doesn't mean that we're not going to be fun when we're playing it. Like, I'm still going to goof off. We're still going to say stupid shit on stage. And I think it's just like, you wrote the entire album sober for a year.
Yeah, well, I'll explain that for anyone who doesn't know. John and I recorded our last album, I Can See the Future, entirely drunk and high. Wrote and recorded all. We smoked or drank or on some kind of substance at all points in the process of making that album.
It was fun.
And then I took a sober year to write this one. But there is 2 old songs that I revamped for this. But yeah, I did a sober year for it, grew my hair. I haven't cut any hair since we started writing it. I need to shave a lot of my body, and I will be shaving my head soon. I just get weird and pretentious and artsy when I'm working on stuff, but I like having a method. Originally this album was supposed to have no guitars on it, but then I got really into Slayer, and now most songs have a guitar solo, which is a new thing for us.
Not only that, there's just, I think, 2 or 3 songs where it's just a hard stop genre switch to black metal or death metal.
I will say
Nice.
that's something that we've hinted at and played with a little bit on our first 2 albums, is mixing chill jazz indie with hardcore and death metal.
Yep.
But we're just so leaning into that now. I think when people ask me and friends of mine what kind of music does background character play, they never know what to say. I don't really know what to say. I feel like I'm most influenced by hyperpop, because it's just I'm not even gonna make it seamlessly transition. We're just done playing jazz now. It's time for a wall of death, and then and then there's a song that sounds like Charlie XCX on there too. So I don't feel like that's what I'm trying to go for. I feel
That's what I like about it.
with the short attention span, I feel I wanna try and be at least on the curve, if not a step ahead of I just don't want to be a punk band. I don't want to be a metal band. I don't want to be an indie band.
Who wants to be a punk band?
True. Who wants to be a punk band?
Hey.
Yeah, hold on. Let me switch sides real quick.
Wait, switch
Hey.
talking about, but hey.
Fucking a punk band will be.
I'm walking in.
We all about the punk now.
I just so
can't even
desperately,
describe Foreign Senses as punk at the time.
so desperately don't want to be derivative. Want to have our own unique sound, and I think we're finally fleshing it out, and it's hopefully good. I don't know, but now I'm anxious because it doesn't bend genres enough, I'm thinking. So
I think we
I've
did a
started
good
working
job.
on LP4, so stay tuned.
I feel as long as it's an experience, you guys have done something successful.
One of these days. I was talking to Superkick the other day about how much we hate our jobs and stuff, and I just the musician's journey for me was summed up in one text I said, which was, hopefully background character LP3 gonna be the one clown face emoji.
Exactly that.
But I don't know. It's still fun. It's still fun to make music and hang out with my friends and be guests on podcasts and shit. So
Hell yeah.
I didn't have that much of a hand in this album compared to the last 2 albums when it came to making songs, because I think Jenny really wanted to express how that year of sobriety treated them, and I was just like, fucking, this is gonna be your baby. LP3 is your fucking,
thank you.
it's your fucking bread and butter. You toast it up. You got it.
I dropped the bag on recording it too, so I'm glad.
You did, yeah. I mean, I only paid for the days that I had to record, but yeah, no, honestly, this album I think is gonna be not your magnum opus, but it's gonna lead to even greater success.
I hope so. I've said the only good song we have up until this point is Minor League Alcoholics, and I think I've finally.
Why do you
topped it.
say that?
I think I finally topped
That
it.
is
Our
one of my
only good
favorite.
songs.
They're not bad.
Ridiculous.
They're not bad songs, but because I try to compare this to all music out there, not just the local scene, and we do not.
Selling yourself short.
We do not stand up, but we do in some instances.
Well,
and I think we might shine again.
what I like is that if you've ever seen us live, when we play Minor League Alcoholics, we do kind of a nice soft jazz intro, and in one of the songs that we recorded, we pretty much took that beat and that feel and made it into a full song. It's like when we when Foreign Sunsets does Mugen live, we try to kind of just jam out first. We do a little bit of a same thing, thank you, blah blah blah,
While you do the jam.
runtime, yeah.
We'll just start looping the intro, like over for a
And
second.
just like just doing the toms.
Rhythm section holding it down over here.
Yeah, and then as soon as we're done, it just 1, 2, 3. Like I feel like every band kind of should have that, because it's just a fun little thing you can do. Like you can turn your brain off for 10 seconds and just do fucking diddles.
We know it
shout
needs a full
everyone
Fish
out.
concert, but if you can get a Fish snippet.
Yeah. This is a good point to start talking about our future shows, our upcoming shows.
We get the sketchy. June 2nd, we're doing some kind of festival at Cubby Bear. That's about all I know. I think there's like mainly emo and hardcore bands on it, and us, whatever we are.
Details to come later.
Yeah, none of these have been announced yet, but then I'm doing a fucking birthday show. It's my birthday, bitch. In June, we're playing at Kitchen 17 with Sweet Bike and the Fundamental Kink and Foreign Sunsets.
What?
John's be doing double duty that day. That's his gift to me.
I'm a fucking guy. You're not getting a gift from me.
No, that is enough. And I also want to cover Baby by Justin Bieber. Or no, not Baby, one time, so.
Oh, I will jump on for that.
Honestly, okay, yeah, let's work on that.
No, we're working. I'll jump on for that.
And so that's me exciting. We're trying to do a suburb show in July because we lived both. Well, I grew up in the suburbs. John lived there for a big part of his life.
I spent half my time in the suburbs, half my time in Mexico. Yeah.
So a bit of a homecoming show. We might get my brother to come on and play a song or something. I'm trying to make something special. And
on God, I will learn all the drums for Chill, and we will have a Chill set.
At least a song. And then, drumroll, August 17th, we're playing our album release show at Beat Kitchen. And that's like the big show. If you come see us at all this year, come to that one. And then, also something in the works is a September weekender with Shotgun Funeral.
Oh, snap.
Don't know exactly where yet, but just across some cities in the Midwest.
Hell yeah. Foreign Sunset side, we have a couple shows coming up. We have May 20th for an art festival up in Waukegan.
At the Downtown Art House.
We got on that last minute. That's all for the suburb people that we know. And then May 26th, by the time this podcast comes out, we have probably already announced it. We have Downstairs Sub T with Dear Dario and Rotundos. It's going to be our first time ever playing Downstairs Sub T as Foreign Sunsets. So we're really excited for that. Please come out. It is a weekend show. So I know a lot of you fuckers don't work. No, even if you don't, stream Foreign Sunsets, background character, any of our bands that we're in, Pretty Pleased. Stream us on fucking anything. Come hang out at us. We're constantly at shows. Say hi. We love all of you. Thank you so much for watching and listening. This has been Fatherless Behavior with Foreign Sunsets.
And background character.
Yeah.
And remember, if your car alarm is going off in the middle of the night and you wake up without wheels, that's just
Fatherless Behavior.
Behavior. Oh, I get it.
so long.